This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
It's a long race. Got trouble already. Man.
Kurt Busch slams the wall here on lap 2, so it's car number 2 on lap 2. There's Paul Menard spinning, and Michael Waltrip gets by him.
Yeah, that's the kind of things that happen you see there.
Especially left rear.
Gave room down into the corner. You see them race side by side. David Gilliland just gets loose going into turn 1, and we talked about this all weekend long of how difficult it is entering these corners. You overdrive it just a little bit, the car bottoms out right there, and the next thing you know, you're up into the car beside.
It's very good here at this track.
McMurray has 5 top 10 finishes at Dover and 11.
Oh, got trouble off 2.
And car sideways.
Carl.
Right in front of the 99 is the 10
Carl
car.
Edwards got a piece of that.
Yeah, Patrick Carpentier loops around.
I did everything I could there.
Yeah, I think he's going to have left front and right front damage. Now, speaking of Carl Edwards, you can see him get loose right there. Jimmy Johnson down on the inside, so he's just hoping that he does. Oh, wow, how close is that?
If he just clips the right rear corner of that car right there, it's going to shoot Jimmy Johnson in the wall, and then you see Carl Edwards get just a piece of that.
Let's go up to speed, presented by Ford, and check out some of the other drivers. Wait a minute, we got somebody in trouble? We do. Joe Nemechek. Well, there's all the telltale signs of right front after a long green flag run. Weren't you just saying that?
Just talking about it.
All right, caution is out, 3rd time in the race. And, Doc, we said it, it happened.
We saw it yesterday, AB, and now Joe Nemechek is the victim here. 3rd caution of the day, lap 64. And he brings the remains of his Chevy down pit road, heavy right side damage. The 78 car coming at you. Heavy contact for Joe Nemechek's Chevrolet. Back with the restart from Dover in just a moment.
That's a bad sign. Wow. He just been passed. Oh, got trouble with
88 tire blow right there. Yeah, the right rear tire's going on the 88 car.
Stay low there. Stay low. Just a little quarter panel damage. He'll be fine. You ain't gonna tear it up. Go ahead.
4th caution flag today, and it's Dale Earnhardt Jr. As you mentioned, he was struggling mightily with the car backsliding in the field. Now,
Seen Jr. up on the high side right here, trying to stay ahead of Matt Kenseth, who's down on the bottom. He got a good run off the corner there to stay ahead. Follow him. You can see him get a little bit loose right there, though.
Yeah, he knows he's got a problem.
Out of the wall, just got a little damage from that tire coming apart, and he's almost back to pit road now. Yeah, don't want to let anybody pass me. That's why I'm out here racing. I want to be the first guy to get to 400 laps.
Well, that's the object, but yeah, we got a problem with the 84 car, maybe having a problem blowing up too.
Yeah, caution's out.
A.J. Allmendinger.
Ease it around. We got a yellow.
Lap 156, caution for the 5th time today. Didn't sound like the car was running when he came by. We saw the big plume or big puff of smoke.
The car wasn't blowing up after all. He got this contact from Casey Kane and caused a lot of smoke, and that's what brought this caution out.
Well,
they're doing a good job so far.
Whoa,
we got trouble off turn 2 here. Robbie Gordon, turn 3.
And there's the 7 car, Robbie Gordon.
Side damage.
Wow. See, Jamie McMurray just stopped right there.
God, that's too bad.
He was all the way up in the top, and Robbie Gordon, he was obviously trying to pass Robbie, who was a lap down. Robbie got loose and just forced Jamie up in. I hate when these things happen. You know, it was fun being able to talk about Jamie McMurray.
Oh, trouble. Couple cars sliding up there.
Yeah, the bumper panel just flew off of one of those cars. Looks like Sam Hornish, and now he's in the wall.
Yeah, Hornish slides up and tags the wall. He was sideways in the previous turn.
77, one in. Keep her up there. Keep her up there. Cut tire or something there, Travis. We're coming to you. Middle of the backstretch now. Got bumper damage coming to you also.
Got sideways in the previous corner, and there were a couple of chase guys underneath him. I think Jimmy Johnson was there and a couple others as he got up. There's the...
Here's Brian Vickers. You can see the 77. Well, he gets loose right there, and then Vickers coming up. Wow. David Rudeman right there. Nice job of avoiding that.
Harvick was on the bottom of the racetrack. He had to get ready. There goes the bumper cover after the little nudge there and the contact.
Yeah, there is
Jimmy Johnson right in behind him. Watch Jimmy. He said, "Oh, please go up. Please go up." You're going to go.
A lot of action today.
Well, the last 3 or 4 races, Michael, and the entire operation, we keep talking about, they've gotten better and better.
Yep.
Sam Hornick's again on the bottom of the racetrack, and caution will wave again. This is the 8th one of the day.
Okay, these leaders are going to have to come down pit road this time. We'll see if the 24, 44, those guys that stopped just that last caution will stay out.
Leader with 6 to go.
He's got a little bit of smoke right there on that left front tire. He's got 5 laps to go. Hopefully this tire will make it.
No smoke, hit your mark.
He's got a little bit of smoke. Not a lot.
Yeah, just behind this battle, as we watch the leaders here, Jimmy Johnson has caught Mark Martin. He was trying to make a pass on the high side of him, and you see Kevin Harvick right behind Jimmy Johnson. So a lot of points implications going on right there. Guys trying to get every spot they can. Jimmy Johnson using the higher line. We see Biffle encountering some more traffic, but that shouldn't be a problem for him.
00 waving Biffle down beneath him. 00 Michael McDowell. So it is Biffle, Kenseth, Edwards, Martin, Jimmy Johnson is 5th. Kevin Harvick 6th, Gordon 7th, Boyer 8th, and Jeff Burton 9th. 8 of the top 9 are chase contenders.
3 laps to go here. Looks good for Greg so far.
And Michael Waltrip moved himself into the top 10 in that 10th spot, just ahead of Tony Stewart in 11th. We have 9 of our 11 chasers, 9 of our 12 in the top 11 here today.
Again, Earnhardt Jr. back in 24th, 3 laps down.
Still clear by 12.
Denny Hamlin's in 38th, and Kyle Busch will be scored 43rd and last today.
We really got to hand it to Michael Waltrip. He's had a steady race. Now he's in the top 10. It's hard to do against these guys.
Yeah, and I'm also going to hand it to this guy here, too, who learned on that previous run not to abuse his tires. He jumped out there, took the lead, looked like he was going to drive away, but wore his tires out at that time as he see him get the white flag here. But Greg Biffle learned from that and kind of took it easy.
We said when the day began, 43 drivers had visions of victory. 12 of them are thinking championship, and right now, Greg Biffle will go back-to-back for wins in the 2008 chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup. Biffle beats the monster and wins at Dover, Delaware.
Wow, how impressive is that? 2 weeks in a row. Kenseth 2nd, Edwards 3rd.
That's the best driver, the best car, and the best pit crew won that race. Thank you, fellas. Thanks for sticking with us.
Michael Waltrip did hang on in that 10th spot.
Dale Earnhardt
Tony
Jr.
Stewart
kind of, Dale Jr. just limps to a 24th place finish.
And unofficially, that's
down.
going to put Biffle within 10 points of the lead. Actually tied for 2nd right now. That's what we're looking at.
Let's go down and visit with a very happy Jack Roush.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.